Here it comes.
What the fuck?
What'd you lose?
What's wrong?
My top 5. It didn't sync.
Wait a second. Don't even pretend like you actually did it. I lost my top 5.
Oh, look, I started it and I made no edits and it's not there.
They're not there.
I'm really pissed.
You can't remember 5 movies? You ain't got no object permanence?
I had other notes on there about the film.
I
God damn
had a bad experience. What is that movie?
No, I
that's
remember
the
my
Italian
top
Job that you
5.
hated.
I didn't hate the Italian Job.
Great movie.
What are you talking about?
Was it? Did you hate the Italian
I
Job?
didn't hate the
No.
Italian Job.
You've
I
talked
don't-
shit about the Italian
I've
Job.
never talked shit
Unless,
about the
was
Italian
it
Job.
Alec
Probably
that talked
Alec.
shit about
Probably
the Italian?
Alec.
Okay.
Damn it, Alec.
He don't even work here no more.
Love you.
Okay.
I love the Italian Rim Job and I love Pacific Rim Job.
Pacific Rim Job was fantastic. So,
Did you see Pacific Rim Job Uprising?
I did no.
Did anyone?
It's like how do I respond to that question? Did you see Pacific Rim Job Uprising?
Wait,
No, I did not.
specific? Wait, what?
Specific Rim Job.
Specific.
I can't get any more specific.
As opposed to random rim jobs, it was just very specific.
We all have our downtime.
Glory hole, but with tongue.
Welcome to Popcorn Tribunal. Derek is making some notes since his notes apparently didn't save today.
Yeah, freaking
Hey,
syncing
speaking
issues.
of which,
5 rim jobs.
yesterday got put up on my Plex server and I watched it again. That is a great movie.
Isn't
I
it
can't believe
awesome?
He has never seen it. But yeah,
Don't
should
you
come
love
you
the
should come over
bagels?
this weekend. You going to be out of town this weekend, or are you?
I don't
No,
think
we already
so.
talked about watching movies together. He's gonna be.
That's
here.
right, Evil Dead, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch yesterday.
I guess we could do it at my place if you want,
Okay.
unless you have it on laser disc, and then we got to do it at yours. Oh, and my fucking bird. The bird will be like deep, deep, deep.
Or we could watch it
Let's
at
not
mine
do it there. I don't.
Or
Never
we
been
could- I don't
to
know
yours.
on
where
my
Bailey-
55-inch 4K.
We've never been to Bailey's before.
I have never been to Bailey's.
I'm in Sobro.
Will you cook for us?
You got
Sure.
the good leaf?
He's gonna cook for us.
I meant
Do I have the good leaf?
spinach in my salad is what I'm talking about. If the cop is
I do
I was gonna
always
say
have
on a
spinach in
diet,
my home.
the last thing that we need is the good leaf.
I have
Then
good
the good
leaf
leaf.
and spinach.
And spinach.
Ooh. Nom, 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 nom.
So yeah, but yeah. So this weekend, movie weekend. Neelis, what are your plans for the weekend?
Probably more car shit.
Oh, your car's shit.
No, just doing shit with my cars.
That's
What
what,
about-
he does.
Chris's priorities: cars, his kids, and his
Oh,
wife.
hey.
I'm spending time with my family. Oh, and probably some more car shit. That would have been the great answer.
least I
Christine
didn't-
doesn't listen to this shit.
At least I didn't buy one this week.
That is true. You've bought and sold what? 3 cars?
3
this
cars
year?
since the podcast started.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy. That's nuts.
We're all drinking apparently.
Cheers.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Went down a pipe.
That was the one.
I know. Went down the
That was a real fun reaction there, buddy.
All right. So zombie movies.
Woohoo!
Man, I love me some zombie movies. They can be bad zombie movies, warm bodies, shit like that. Love it.
So is this officially our Halloween
Cold bodies
episode?
fast.
No,
that's
this is just the zombie episode.
Next week's our
next week
Halloween
we're gonna do our
episode.
Halloween episode.
Fucking nuts with it, right? Yeah.
Are we gonna be in costume? Ooh, do we get to dress up to be in costume?
Sure.
You can.
Let's be in costume.
Fuck it. We're doing it.
Yes.
Y'all better dress up. or I'm
Fuck
gonna
it,
be
we'll do it
pissed.
live.
I'll dress.
Just silent.
Well, we're gonna carpool,
God
so it's
damn
not
it.
like he won't
I
see
know.
us.
I will turn this car around.
Yes, we will.
All right, we'll be in costume.
Yes,
You
in
can-
costume.
You can see my Deadpool that doesn't
Alex will
effectively
test
hide
out my
thunder.
work costume. So
your
I'll
work
get my-
costume?
I don't know yet. It's just gonna be Star Wars themed in
Adam?
some capacity.
Don't worry
Yes,
about
Adam. I'm gonna wear a fig leaf, and that's it.
I'll be Eve. On the bosoms.
No comment.
You could be the snake.
So, let's see. This week we went and saw Zombieland.
Double tap.
Is it Zombieland 2 Double Tap or is it just Zombieland
I see it
Double
too in
Tap?
some of the marketing.
I
don't
thought
know.
it was 2, but let's see how it's
Shall
listed
we
at
look for the
AMC.
official word? How's it listed? I think it's Zombieland 2 Double Tap.
That's what I thought too, but I'm very unsure.
That just sets it up for a porno.
No,
name.
it's just Zombieland : double tap.
Double Tap.
Is there a colon?
Do you think the porn name was going to be Zombieland Double Tap That Ass?
Are quality porn movies like that still made?
First of all,
yes.
a lot of porn is being
Yes.
made. So
For the record, did anyone
Well,
here
no,
see
there's lots of porn.
Avatar, the last, not the last Airbender?
the last Airbender over.
I'm sure that was one. No, they made a full Avatar movie, like
The New
porno.
Frontier.
They were all blue. It was crazy.
We're talking about different avatars.
And they were like,
Definitely didn't see
and they
that
were
one.
doing it. They were doing it, but the blue was coming off the dude's dick, so he didn't have a blue dick any longer.
And nobody was blue by
It
the
was
end.
crazy. I was like, that's
Oh.
not blue. But anyways, it was pretty bad.
Did they call it Avatar 2 Blue Balls?
No. No.
Awesome.
So
So we saw
went-
I have
Zombieland
one more
double
question
tap.
about the Avatar
Okay, go
porno,
ahead.
and then
Go
we're
ahead.
done.
I only watched a clip.
Sure you
I
did.
didn't see the whole
You
thing.
know how they have to plug their hair in the thing to make it work in the
hang on,
movie?
Did anyone
I have to
So
know.
many
did
questions.
you have a theory?
They plug it in someone's head.
Jesus.
Like a ponytail?
I watched like a 3-second clip. That's it.
That's all he needed.
Hey, when it's,
God,
when
it's
it's,
everywhere.
Oh, blue.
when it's just me, 3 seconds is all I need.
That's a different show.
Yeah, that is a different show. So, so the three of us and your lovely wife Hannah went and
Indeed.
saw Zombieland 2, Zombieland Double Tap. And let's just talk about it. What'd you think, Tyler? What'd you think of it? I know you had some very positive thoughts about it.
That's
Let's
not what you said in the car,
share it with
motherfucker.
I was just talking shit about how you
can't-
drive. That's all.
I remember last week we saw Zombieland and you went home and jerked off to it. And
I did say
I-
that.
I-
Oh, so that is what happened.
I enjoyed the picture.
I enjoyed the picture.
And then he enjoyed himself.
Oh, frightfully good.
And then he went home and watched Zombieland 1 thinking about Abigail Breslin.
She's a child in that movie?
She's
No,
not a
dude.
child.
In the first
In
one?
the first
No, she
one,
was like
she's
18.
12.
She
No, in
is, she is
real life,
literally
she was like
12.
18.
Okay, we're looking it up.
No, I'm pretty sure she was.
Okay, fine.
You tried to make me a pedophile. I'm
Kinda
not
like
gonna
my
take that.
shorts, right?
Make you.
I'm pedophile. They say pedophile in America. I don't care that much, but no, she was a child. What were we talking about?
Anyways,
what you did
after you
after
enjoy
Listen,
yourself.
damn, I have problems with it, but it was a fun ass
What
movie.
were some of your problems with it?
What can I get into spoilers?
Yeah, why not?
Emma Stone had no right to be pissed because she pissed off for a month and he didn't know if he was ever going to see her again.
That's right.
Well, it's not like they have cell phones or anything, so they can't really keep up and be like, yeah, I'll definitely come back at some point. She's like, nope, I'm pissing off. He didn't know she was coming back.
But when it's
yes,
real,
but the jealousy was kind of. I think it was more jealousy than I was pissed.
I 100% agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that, but I think he had more reason to be pissed than her.
he seemed pretty pissed.
Well, yeah, he moved on, so he didn't need to
Yeah.
be pissed. He was
To the
taken
freezer
care of.
girl.
Who's the best part of
With
the movie?
Pinkberry. She was phenomenally
Yeah, she
wonderful.
She was the best
fantastic.
part of the movie.
Yeah.
Normally, that kind of like stupid just like really pisses me off, but she was just funny
Yeah.
the whole time. It was
Wasn't
awesome.
she in Why Him?
Yeah.
I missed that one.
What was
She was.
really with
Yeah.
James Franco, where
Yeah.
he plays the
Bryan
tattooed priest?
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
I mean, I knew
You
it was
haven't
film,
seen
I
that
haven't seen
movie?
it.
That's a
Shenanigans
fantastic
happen. Ooh.
Was it Dragons and Titties? Ah.
Kisses in it.
Kisses and Gene
Yep.
Simmons and
They play Christmas carols at the end. It's great.
yes,
Yeah, I know. It
With the
just
little
looked absurd,
triangle?
and I
yeah,
just missed
you
it.
should see that. That's
Okay.
a good one.
It's fine.
Dragons and Titties, Dragons and Titties. Ah.
But anyways, Madison Pinkberry and Double Tap was quite
Yeah,
good
fantastic.
comic relief.
Some of your favorite parts. What were some of your favorite
Ooh.
parts?
Can I say? All right. Here's another thought. So, I read somewhere that Zombieland was originally pitched to be just a TV series. I know they tried to make it an actual one and it failed, but it definitely, that's why I felt like the zombie kill of the year, and I'm like, this could be a thing they did every episode, and I'm like, I definitely feel like this could have been a TV show. Watching this movie.
Okay, but the transition from Zombie Kill of the Week to Zombie Kill of the Year.
No, it's great for a sequel.
Right.
Absolutely. Probably my favorite joke.
So you
with
think if
the
it was a
Italy stuff.
weekly, you think if it was a weekly television show, the Zombie Kill of the Week would make much more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think it works as a movie. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I could see at one point that.
And I think we get multiple badges though, still like
Yeah.
of the day, of the week, of
Yeah.
the year.
Mhm.
It's just the main emphasis is on the year this time, I believe.
He's taking a photograph. Look at this photograph.
Oh my
Still
god.
image.
Oh my gracious and a half.
He's taking a still image. Sit still for 2 days. Pew. That's how old-timey people took pictures.
I wasn't alive then, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I know.
I don't think it was
'cause
days.
I'm old.
But
Oh, no.
It was
It was like,
they really fucking wanted their picture taken.
don't fucking move!
Don't goddamn blink!
God damn it.
Did you know, speaking of which, if you look at those old-timey photographs, that sometimes they are actually taken of dead bodies, and you can see the things that are propping them up.
The dead
What?
giveaway is that their eyes are clear, and the
Yes.
living people have like.
I don't
eyes
like how
that
you
can move
both knew
around.
this. This is like a serial killer fact.
It's part of my
Um,
neck.
You know, in the old photographs, some of them are dead.
Did you know we actually have proof of zombies?
No, but I'm really excited because like zombie movies are like if we talk about a genre of movie, I fucking love zombie
Well,
movies.
that's what we're going to talk about
That's why
today.
I so easily made a top 10 and was like I could have made a top 15. I thought it was fantastic.
And this guy over here is like, I lost my top 5. I don't remember.
I have a top
I had
one.
notes on why I love the 5, you fucker.
So, out of 5, what would you say your rating
I didn't even get to talk.
Well, you can talk more.
Can we talk a little
It's-
bit more?
Yeah,
'Cause
feel
it's
free because you stopped.
been a couple nights since we've seen it. at
We
this
saw it
point.
Thursday
We
night.
saw it
Yeah.
Thursday, so
I think like it wasn't consistently laugh out loud funny, but it was when it wasn't being funny, it was being charming as hell. Oh, the other problem I had with it, the ending, very rushed.
yeah, oh yeah.
Not the ending that we all love.
No. Yeah, and that's what I said when we left the theater that I felt like the last 5 minutes were like 20 minutes canned into
Yep.
5.
Also,
Absolutely.
like it's not as bad as what was her face, Liv Tyler and Ad Astra, but Abigail Breslin, despite being prominent in the marketing, not in the movie a whole lot. Like
I don't know. I mean, I think she played a key component to the
she was
story,
like the
though.
motivating factor.
It wasn't like Jared Leto cut out of Suicide Squad, though,
No, yeah.
by any means.
She had.
It
pretty
wasn't
much the
like
same
you
amount of
looked. It
screen
wasn't
time.
like you looked at her role and said, "What are we missing?"
I wasn't missing
from
more
it?
Abigail
Right.
Breslin. Like they like clearly realized Emma Stone and Eisenberg and Harrelson were where it was at. But
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we talked a little bit about on the road trip here. We talked on the road trip. Yeah, I had to buy snacks and a map.
he's got the jokes.
We talked a little bit about kind of Abigail's coming of age. It didn't appear. Okay, let me clarify. In the beginning, the opening sequence of the movie, right, where they're crossing the field to the White House and they're taking out the zombies, she looked fantastic, right? But for the rest of the movie, there was something about her that just didn't seem to fit for me, and I don't know what it was. But
I mean, she doesn't been in many big Hollywood movies, and I think it definitely shows when you have to act against those
That's
three.
not true though, because she has been in a lot of big Hollywood movies, but she was
Not
really
since.
young. When
Yeah,
she
that's what I'm
did-
saying. She was a child actor.
okay.
She was
Right.
very
Yeah,
much
that's all.
Yeah,
child prodigy,
yeah.
if you will.
Now I
Many
looked at her
films.
IMDb. She's doing a lot of TV work.
Come on, bro. Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
Dirty Dancing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did
forgot
that
about
even
that
come
again.
to theaters though?
No, it was the TV,
Slapped
like
onto
a-
ABC because
yeah.
who gives a shit? Old
Right.
people
was it
might
ABC
watch this.
Family, I think.
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah.
Freeform, whatever it's
But
called now.
and I think the guy in the movie was he's like Australian or something.
Hugh
but-
Jackman?
No.
I only know like 3 Australians.
I don't think he would ever do straight to TV film.
Did you? So it's a little aside
Talk
here.
about Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman was on Howard Stern, and
Oh, that's not where I thought this was.
Howard Stern was like, "So you're done with Wolverine," and he's like, "Well, I mean, let's say this:
They-
if I'm gonna do Wolverine again, I'll announce it here on this show." So,
If they drive a dump truck full of money up to his door, he'd probably be
or Ryan Reynolds asks him, I guarantee you,
if he were
will
going
be
to come back,
he
it'd
will
be like
in
that.
Deadpool
With Ryan
3,
and
for
Tim.
sure.
That
Even
would
if
be
it's just for a
amazing.
minute, but I think he'll be in it.
I'd hope
He even
so.
wasn't in the other 2 Deadpools, but he's still a big presence.
He's
in
still
those other
a
2
large,
Deadpool
yeah.
movies.
Little Miss Sunshine in 2008.
5.
Abigail. I thought it just said 2008.
Wait, that was before
That's 2005.
Zombieland.
Yeah, that's 2005. She's a little girl there.
I thought it was 07.
I just glanced at it.
Might be 2006.
She's a singer?
What?
When?
She was in Ender's Game in 2013.
Ooh.
She played Valentine.
That's another movie where Harrison Ford doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
wanted
that
to
is
love
true.
it because the 'Cause the
Everything
book
else
is
was pretty
phenomenal.
good,
Yeah.
but he is just.
She was in New Year's Eve in 2011. She was in
That is a
Rango.
great movie.
I didn't say she's been in fantastic movies.
No, I
I'm
mean, I
just
really
telling
love
you what
Rango.
She's been in. Rango was good.
Rango's great.
Yeah. But yeah. So she's done some things, nothing major. She did a straight-to-video thing called Wicked Blood.
At least she didn't ruin a DC film.
I mean, that's true.
Regardless, really good as a child actor. And now she's
Harrelson's
Maggie,
in-
she did Maggie
Double
with
Tap.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a great. That's a
that was
zombie movie too, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a good one. Is it zombie or just post-apocalyptic?
Oh, that's a question I had. Maybe I could save it for later. The Evil Deadites are like demons, but they're zombies. So I didn't know if I could.
I
Count
thought
them.
Evil Dead counted as a zombie.
I
movie.
didn't count it. Otherwise,
I didn't.
I love them all, but
It's okay.
So the whole point of what I was looking up was to try and find the name of the guy who his name is Colt Pratz.
who is this?
He was in A Snow White Christmas. What?
Everyone's favorite movie.
Yeah, right. Virtual Wiener. Oh no, Wiener in Wiener.
Are you
Yeah.
looking at the Avatar porno?
No, but apparently, so like he was in all these Aussie things, but
Oh, we're back on Australia.
Oh right,
yeah.
It's all coming together,
okay.
folks. Stick around.
So yeah.
this is the Dirty Dancing remake.
Woo!
Okay.
It's the
Oh,
it's the ADD episode.
was
That's
me.
what I'm gonna call it on YouTube. The ADD
Well, I mentioned Hugh
episode.
Jackman, so it's kind of my fault.
No, it was definitely my fault. 'Cause We
Okay.
were talking about Abigail Breslin and Dirty Dancing, and so yeah. So for me,
There's an abortion in that movie. You forget about that.
in what movie?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Wow, we are so far off.
Woo!
Well, you remember all the fun
so
parts.
Here's center,
Uh-huh,
right? And
uh-huh.
this is where you are.
That's me.
You are way left of center.
Well, my
I mean,
ex.
I'm right there with you.
Okay,
so-
my ex made me watch it. I'm like, there's an abortion in this movie. So then when all the fun dance scenes, I'm like, there's an abortion in this movie. Weird.
Yes.
I think
have
it
a
was on the
comment.
ABC
I have a
Family
comment
version?
about that, but we'll talk about it after the show.
I don't know what that means, but I'm curious.
Well, we'll talk about it after the show. I loved the White House sequence. I thought that
And
that
Dirty
was,
Dancing?
Yes, in Dirty Dancing. In Zombieland 2, just them taking over the White House, I thought was fantastic. Like the line about those cigars are from the Clinton era, and
That was a bit obvious. I love the Taft wrapping paper.
yes.
There's still so much of it if somebody needs some.
That was phenomenal.
Did you notice how in the background of a couple different scenes there was a portion of the painting cut out? Like
Yes,
it was
I
in
That's
the
good
background.
continuity.
It was really
Yeah,
good.
it was fantastic.
Speaking of the White House with Obama everywhere, I love that 2008 was kind of it for them, and then time stopped.
Yeah.
So what an
Well, yeah,
interesting way
because
to
the
do a
first
sequel.
film is 09.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not like what a cool concept.
Yeah,
If
so it was a
we're
good
gonna-
callback, especially I mean, that there were no Trump references in it,
None
because
whatsoever.
Trump
You get an
didn't
Uber
exist.
joke, and that's it.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
The Uber joke was fucking
That was
fantastic.
awesome.
That was as soon as she started talking about it, I was like, "That's fucking awesome."
Yep.
So yeah, that was no. There was one other joke that was kind of a callback to 2009, but I don't remember. What
Yeah, no, it was Woody's.
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, Woody says his whatever his
Time to
stupid
nut up or shut up,
signature
yeah.
phrase is.
Oh yeah, you said that sounds like something someone would have said back in 2009.
Oh, that's so 09.
No, that was
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, Luke Wilson says
no, that was Emma Stone that said that.
Was
no,
it?
it was Luke Wilson.
I'm pretty
'Cause
sure
it's in the
Luke
trailer.
was saying
Really?
it to Woody. Yeah.
But she laughs at it,
I
which
th-
made it great.
I was pretty sure it was Emma Stone.
was a
but
really
I
good
could- I-
callback,
I have been
regardless.
wrong many times before.
About Space Camp being a good movie? I
Space
don't
Camp
know.
is a fantastic movie. You shut your fucking mouth.
I'm pretty sure it was Luke because they were the whole scene. They're trying to compare Luke and Woody, and then Thomas,
Which is
and-
like
Just
it-
because it rhymes doesn't make it a good saying.
I like that it rhymes.
It was
Well, I
good.
thought it was an interesting extension of that joke in Shaun of the Dead when they see their like doppelgangers. And
Yeah.
I'm like, is this a ripoff? Is this an homage? It's kind of doing its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt homage-y.
And it wasn't the full crew homage.
No, if it would have
was
been all
just
four of
two
them, I would have
yeah.
been like, oh, this is a little.
If another girl would
Yeah,
have
I
walked
know.
up, and then her little sister.
But just the two of them, and it's the guy from Silicon Valley and Luke Wilson. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Thomas
this is-
Middleditch.
Thomas
This is
Middleditch.
great.
Thomas Middleditch is.
They should have
fantastic.
got
He was
Michael Cera.
phenomenal.
We were all thinking it.
I thought Middle Ditch was
I like
awesome.
Middle Ditch.
No,
Everything that
Strange.
I've seen, I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen something where I didn't like.
No,
him.
he's great, but if you have to do a Jesse Eisenberg stand and get Michael Cera,
That's fair.
Yeah,
But I'm really glad. I thought they were gonna like go way too far with that, them being equal,
Oh,
like
yeah,
actually
and
being
it was,
siblings
like,
or something.
that's
10
one
minutes,
thing
yeah.
I liked about it. Is like all the new characters get their due, and then they move on to a different.
Yeah,
thing.
it was perfect.
Yeah.
They're just like quickly
except for
thrown
the
in there.
one.
Well, she comes back later,
Yeah.
but they give her a little breathing room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
and it was
we
perfect.
don't want to spoil
in the way
that.
yeah, we won't spoil that, but in the way she came
Thank
back, that was
God
perfect.
for Redneck.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was okay with her character because she's very much stuck in whoever she was in
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. The Elvis shit was hilarious.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
When he puts the shoes on. He's
Comfort.
Just like,
Comfort.
it'll fit. it was fantastic. But yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I think
Oh, yeah.
for me, I was happy with the laugh track and where we went with it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. They nailed the tone. It was great.
Other than the one really obvious moment, it was kind
Which
of
obvious moment.
the nut allergy moment.
We all were like, I know where this is going. And then an
Yeah.
hour later
Yeah.
in the movie, it's like, no, this is what really happened.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
really?
but Emma Stone, no fucking way. That was
Well, she's
great.
driving in the ice cream truck.
But yeah, to be able to bring her back in the truck, that was actually worth it. I thought.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I think people because it's not doing very well critically, and I think it's like when Sin City 2 came out like a
Sure.
decade later, and it's the same fucking thing again.
Hold on, there was a Sin City 2?
Yeah, you didn't even know. It's the same thing again, and if that's what you're looking for, you're gonna enjoy it. But if you're looking for more,
What was that other Sin City movie? Sin City style movie with the blonde girl with the
the
ponytails?
Spirit,
No.
I think you're thinking of the Spirit.
It's the only
No.
thing that makes
Had a
sense
great
to me.
rock and roll soundtrack.
The Crow,
No, it had this blonde girl with ponytails in it. And
Sucker Punch.
is that what it was? Sucker
Oh,
Punch.
God,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, no.
It was fucking terrible. But
okay.
it
We're
was
fine.
in
We're on the same.
It was in the same kind of style.
That was Hack Snyder.
But to
Yeah.
say, wasn't that Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Was it Zack Snyder?
That was Zack
Yeah,
Snyder.
Makes sense.
I think that was before. That was before or after Watchmen.
Gotcha.
He makes good movies, but he also
Yeah,
makes
Watchmen was
Man
awesome.
of Steel.
Yeah, Watchmen was great. So, out of 5, what do you give it?
4.
4?
Yeah.
For the record, none of this 0.75 bullshit. 0.82.
That shit left with Alec.
3.879.
Actually, my score is 3.786.
Yeah. If mathematically I take all 3 sections of the movie and I assign them a number and then I multiply them and divide them and then.
And I rank the cinematography.
What's the cinematography?
That's how the film looks. You point a camera at the film.
You use the rule of thirds sometimes.
Not all the times, but some of the times.
What'd you think of the new zombies?
I thought that was an interesting component. They didn't, like, the Hawking and the Homer didn't really come back.
Oh, what are you talking about? The Homer was
The
like
Homer
three-
was
Had 3 major
fantastic.
callbacks throughout
Yeah,
the movie.
I remember the one big one at the end, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, there were like 2 because
When they're fighting
when
next
they're
to the
fighting
clown
at the
truck.
RV, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he's like aims and he's like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
a
a
Homer.
Homer.
Why call the movie Double Tap if the majority of the zombies can't be killed through Double Tap?
Well, it's just the callback to rule number 2.
No, I get the concept.
Because it's the second movie.
What's rule
By the
number
way,
one? Cardio?
the rules,
Cardio.
the rules versus commandments.
Yeah, that
cracks
was
me
so
the
good.
fuck up too.
Oh, I did love that they brought back the on-screen like little titles.
I loved that it was.
Yeah, the
just-
badges.
It was
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
dick
so good.
measuring contest though
Yeah.
between Eisenberg.
But it was
and,
friendly
Middle
because they
Ditch.
they
Middle Ditch.
appreciated each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, absolutely. So that was pretty funny. But definitely a movie I would say go see. I
probably
would
buy
say
it.
I'm
Oh,
probably,
I'd watch it
I'm probably
again,
four,
for sure.
four
Probably
out of
buying it.
5. Yeah,
I'm probably at 3.5 just because I thought it wasn't surprising at all.
No, it's not.
But I'd rewatch it. So
but it was an enjoyable.
Oh, it was really, really
like,
fun.
Even though you knew
Absolutely.
where it was going, it's
sure.
It's exactly what's supposed to be,
Yeah.
and that's why I dug it.
Yep, it was enough originality, but enough callback at the same time.
Yeah,
Someone, I think it was Honest Trailer, said it was like the dumb, very American version of Shaun of the Dead, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why it's great.
Sure.
that makes sense.
But yeah, go see it.
But I mean, I own the first, so I'll definitely buy the.
I
second
got the
one.
first on DVD, so when the 2-pack come out on Blu-ray, I'll probably get that.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, go see it. I would say worth the cost of admission,
Oh, absolutely.
unless you buy AMC A-list like Derek and I do.
Then it's almost
So
free.
it's not worth the price of admission.
Oh no, then it's still worth the price
Then
of
it's
our
definitely
monthly
worth the
AMC
price.
A-list for $19.
We're getting some kind of kickback, and I'm not getting any.
We're trying. We're
Oh, you're
trying
not?
to get.
We're
some
trying
kickbacks,
really
honestly,
hard.
real bad.
I get paid.
But for real, I love A-list. It's wonderful.
Chris, you get paid?
Is that
Yeah.
where it all goes?
Who's paying you?
My wife.
Oh, okay. Okay. So speaking of zombie movies and how much I love them, let's
Do you tell
Did
me
you
more?
wait? Tell us. You like zombie movies?
I fucking love zombie movies.
No way.
Yeah. Brain. I have a joke for you.
I like
Here's
jokes.
a joke.
I
Here's
love a joke.
What do vegan zombies say?
I don't know. What do vegan zombies say?
Beans.
I think we've had enough of your jokes.
You
get what you fucking
knock,
deserve.
knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Who?
Knock, knock. Oops, I did it again.
That was pretty good.
And the show's over.
This show's been sponsored by white people, making everything lame
White people.
since the dawn of
the
time.
Did you say
dawn of
white
time.
people or wide people?
White people.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll be serving white cake.
Gotcha. So
All this fuss over little white cake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Eat my shit.
Quoting Django and you're quoting the help.
Because yes. Okay, so I made a list. My
check it
list
twice?
of top 10 zombie movies, but you guys only
Even
did
though
your top
you,
5.
because that's what your group text said.
God.
So
damn it.
really, because Tyler never even responds to the fucking group text. So
Sometimes I do.
okay, so so
He
we're gonna go with
responds in
the
his
top
brain.
5. So I'll kind of start. We'll have a little discussion around the movie, and then we can kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, one more time. So we do your list and my list and his list, or your list and then his list and then my
It's
list?
just really a discussion. So like, if
don't
I say,
understand.
Okay, here's the thing. Let's just do the top 5. It's going to be a little different because
Yeah.
there's so many zombie movies. It's
Sure.
not like we're gonna have. There's probably going to be 2 movies that are the same.
At least, actually.
know, so-
that's,
Also, I want to point out I'm not going to put either Zombieland on there because we already talked about it. I want to talk about some other movies.
that's great.
But
in my top,
and a top 5 or top 10, one of the Zombielands would be on there.
one
Just
of
know
the
that.
Zombielands is in my top 5. Yeah. So
Ooh.
so my number 5
Uh-huh.
is the Zack Snyder version of Dawn of the Dead.
It's good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
James Gunn wrote it.
Yep,
I didn't watch the remake.
I can let you borrow it. It's good.
it is good.
It's very good.
So
Not as
but,
good as the original, which I think you agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
And like the characters aren't the same, but the scenario is
Yeah.
the same. So it's almost a reboot.
There's not much that I've seen Sarah Polley in that I absolutely enjoyed, but I enjoyed her in this movie.
That's fair.
Ving Rhames was fantastic.
Ving Rhames is incredible.
Yeah. Ty Burrell.
Ty
was-
Burrell, I was just gonna say yes.
Echo.
Cheers, yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Clink.
That was interesting to see Ty. Jesus, did you finish it?
What a baby.
Would you like some real scotch?
Would you like to hear a joke? Knock knock.
You sound like Abigail
there?
Breslin.
Fuck you. You get what you fucking
Just a little rye whiskey.
Ty
everybody.
Burrell was definitely different than anything that we'd ever seen him in.
Hey, that's good local whiskey. We might be able to get a sponsorship.
All right.
I'm still trying.
It almost kills me. Get yourself a bottle.
Drink local.
Are you good?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah,
They
there's
killed
water right
Tyler.
there
It
if you
can't be
need
that
it.
bad.
My number 4 is 28 Days Later.
Love it.
So
Yeah.
good. That Danny Boyle.
Yeah,
Pop
It is
that
indeed.
yeah, yeah. So Cillian Murphy.
Killian Murphy.
Is it Killian or Cillian?
I've watched
have
an interview
no
with him
idea.
to double check. It's Killian.
It's Killian Murphy.
Yep.
Hell, I just found out it was Gal Gadot.
Really?
Saying Godot like an asshole.
Oh, actually, I totally thought it was Godot.
No, it's definitely. She says it Godot. It's like Godot.
I'm
I
never gonna
guess.
fucking remember that.
noted.
Just say the chick who
I
plays
am
Wonder
Gal
Woman.
Gadot.
But yeah, so 28 Days Later, I fucking love that movie.
Right?
One thing that I really love about it is the abandoned London. You know, it's like there's nothing there.
The post-apocalyptic stuff's the best part of
yeah,
zombie movies.
but the
I
other
think.
thing I love about it is the fucking different zombies.
Yes.
Right? You know, it's not the plodding along zombies.
No, it's
this
one of
is
the-
like I'm as fast as you can fucking run, and you better run faster.
And many people say it's like essentially what rebooted zombie movies
Oh,
in
yeah.
general for
Absolutely.
everybody.
Absolutely.
One of the first ones to include fast-moving.
The other one
zombies.
is also 28 Weeks Later. It's also in my top 10, but not
Okay.
included in my top 5.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yes. Yeah. Number 3, I had Zombieland because
Great movie.
the original.
Love it.
The
The original.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Please, if you haven't watched
Definitely
it.
love
Do we all
the
agree the
original.
original's better?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say like it's leaps and
They're
bounds
pretty.
better.
They're pretty
but-
neck and neck.
Yeah,
But if
they're-
had to
I would
pick,
say I
it felt
probably laughed
fresher.
a little more at Zombieland 2.
Yeah, but there's
Well,
there's
Well, this
sequels
felt
that you're
fresh.
like,
yeah, this was
I
before
like
the zombie
yeah.
craze with Walking Dead exploded. So it was
exactly.
a different time.
Okay, so the top 2 are going to be a little controversial
Uh-oh.
because I think
Get ready.
my number 1 is probably not included in either of your top 5s.
We'll see about that.
Number 2 is George Romero's Dawn of the Dead.
One of my
Yes,
favorite
sir.
movies
Right,
ever.
one of the best zombie movies ever made, but I like one better. Train to Busan.
Oh, I heard that
heard
actually
that's
got
good.
incredible reviews,
Fucking
but I did not get to
fantastic.
see it.
Did you just watch that recently?
No, I saw it like when it came out.
Do you have it?
That was what,
no, but I can probably get it.
2016?
Yeah, I think it was 2016.
That's what I'm saying. Is it feels pretty
Everyone
recent.
told me I needed to see it, and I did not make time.
Yeah, so yeah, it was 2016. But so like you've got one of the biggest martial arts stars of 2016, 2015 in this movie that is literally about zombies on a train, and it's it's fucking awesome. Loved it. Loved it. So that's my favorite zombie movie of all time.
Is it on the train the whole film?
If I
that what
remember
makes it so
correctly,
unique?
because it's been a while since I've seen it, a majority of the movie is the train.
Okay.
Yeah. Honorable mention is I think it's called Wormwood, spelled Wyrm,
Weird.
Worm or Verm.
But
it's a young Australian director directed it, and it's
Hugh
kind of
Jackman?
Mad Max meets Dawn of the Dead.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a good one. I stumbled onto it. I think it was like Cinemax or something. I stumbled onto it, but it was
Is that how
really
you found the Avatar porno?
no.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's my honorable mention. Definitely one that if you ever like stumble onto it, just watch it. It's fantastic. But yeah, so those are my top 5. Train to Busan. You know, if we need to get it and watch it all together, I'm down.
I would like
So,
to see that.
I would
yes.
like that very much.
Yeah. So those are my 5. How about you, Derek? What,
You've got 4 of my 5.
really?
Yeah, so my number 1, 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
I love it. And that was actually, I think, Killian's first feature film.
Yeah. So that's your
02.
favorite
That's my
zombie movie
favorite
of all
zombie
time.
movie.
So you're
without a
starting
doubt.
at the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because we've mentioned so many similar.
You only listed one of mine, so this will be interesting.
Awesome.
Right?
So I
So,
assume that would happen considering there's so many zombie movies. out
Also, you could probably guess which one it is because I got very excited. Thank you for that. If you're listening to the audio portion, I can't describe what just happened.
there.
but anyways, yeah, 28 Days Later. I mean, you talked about
Word.
post-apocalyptic world.
Talking.
I love just
Should we do the podcast
setup.
in American Sign Language? Would that
Yeah,
help you?
absolutely.
Yes.
Probably
Just the
this
setup
somewhere.
of Killian waking up in the
Yeah.
hospital 28 days
Yeah.
later.
Is that
Right?
reminiscent of something else?
Oh my god.
Zombie related?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
The Walking Dead?
I never watched it. Sorry.
I've never bothered. Is
Okay.
it good?
Plus, this was before Walking Dead.
Aren't there
yeah.
like 3 of
Yeah.
them? now?
Early seasons were good.
There's like a couple spin-offs, isn't there?
There's 2. Yeah. Fear the Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
there's a lot. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck?
But anyways, I thought that they set the whole scene set up, the score, everything was phenomenal.
No,
And I would
Great
watch
movie.
it again,
Yeah.
right? And far surpasses 28 weeks later. I mean, that's an
They're
extension,
both good.
The
But yeah.
scene,
but it's not nearly
the
as
scene
good
at the
as 28 Days.
farmhouse.
Dude, it's so good.
Yes, right.
So good. What you're talking about with the guy on the chain?
Yeah, the green fields, and
That's
then you see them
so
just
good.
start running.
Yeah.
And yeah. Good movie. I love that movie. Wrong
Number
man.
2, the original Dawn of the Dead, which
Right.
I think is like
It's on all 3 of our lists
Yes.
because it's perfect.
because it's George Romero, and I mean it is the like genre defining film.
We talk
Yeah.
about
when we think about modern day zombies.
I was gonna say that's in modern
yeah.
day zombies because
Yeah.
there were zombie movies.
Oh, there was absolutely
prior,
zombie
but you know
movies
they were all
as early as the 30s, but
no, he actually
Right.
started that with Night of the Living Dead. He was kind of the first one. Like there were Living Dead-esque pictures, but he kind of invented the whole slow-moving.
right.
exactly.
Have you guys
And-
seen Day of the Dead?
I've not.
Dia de los Muertos.
No, not that one.
No,
the
it's
third-
actually called Day of the Dead.
The third
I
one in
was-
the Romero.
No, I
trilogy.
haven't.
Oh, you guys gotta watch it. I have it. We'll watch it.
Okay.
You guys have seen Night of
check
the
it out.
Living Dead, right?
I feel like we should just lock
believe
ourselves
so.
into the house for a weekend and order a
And
bunch of
just
food.
fucking watch zombies
Just
and
watch
order pizza.
movies.
Couldn't have done that last week when I was on vacation.
The Nut Job.
No, fuck you. You're just the producer.
Damn.
But if you're only gonna watch the '78 versus the '04 version, I think we can all agree at
I'm
least
kidding,
the '78
Chris.
is
You're the
is
most
more
important part of our
necessary,
team.
right?
Been, yeah.
Okay, at number 3, call back to last week's episode. I actually really liked I Am Legend.
I guess that does count, doesn't
I
it?
guess that is a zombie movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
think about it.
well, without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are
Well,
zombies.
with the original, with the director's cut, hopefully.
Well, naturally.
Okay.
But still, I mean, even theatrical release
I mean,
was a good
the
film.
theatrical release wasn't bad. The thing that
doesn't- it
really
misses
only
the
changed
whole
was it had a
point.
much better ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
But it's the original ending to the novel, and that's the whole point of the movie.
Isn't it?
I'm just saying-
Novel?
I think it's a book. I don't know.
We got a very different take on zombies
Yeah.
in I Am Legend,
Yeah.
and I thought it was a great film.
It's the whole darkness thing, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
In I Am Legend. So
And I mean, Will Smith's character and like how he survives the apocalypse is I thought that was really fun.
the relationship that he had with the mannequin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
It was essentially what's the Tom
Wilson?
Hanks film?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Who was the Hispanic girl in that movie?
Rosie Perez.
No, it wasn't Rosie.
Do not
Perez.
recall.
Because she's been in some other stuff since then. I was just thinking about that because I really liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, go
Should
see
have her
I
on
Am
the show.
Legend. It's really good.
Yeah. Should we have her on the show? I'll call her agent.
Please.
Number 4 is the original Zombieland. No need to rehash.
Right.
We all loved it. And number 5 is Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Because it's just
It's
ridiculously
so
funny.
good. All three of those movies are great.
They're so fun.
I loved that movie. Not in my top 10.
It's okay. If we were all exactly the same, this would not be a very
That's
fun
that's
podcast.
absolutely true.
We all
But
the same
I
inside.
don't. But you
stanky
know.
and
But here's the
pink.
thing. Like I love that movie.
I guess.
But I just wanted to be known that it just wasn't in my top 10 zombie movies. Neither was Warm Bodies, and I enjoyed that.
Honorable mentions. All right, Tyler,
Yay.
give us your fucking
My
list of zombie
turn.
films.
I'm gonna go from 5 to 1, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Sure.
So number 5, Planet Terror.
I
So,
did like the
Full-
Grindhouse
It's in
my
film,
top 10.
right?
Full disclosure, I did not like the extended Death Proof when I saw it by itself. But when I watched Grindhouse and I saw the shorter Planet Terror and it's got the commercials in the middle,
Yep.
it's got the shorter Death Proof. It's a great
I
fucking
agree.
viewing
Much
experience.
better viewing.
Planet Terror is so much fun.
It is.
Like Rodriguez is hit and miss, but when he hits, he fucking
He
hits,
fucking
man.
nails it. Yep. It was hard. I really thought about that one. It's probably my number 6.
That's a very fun schlock fest.
It is.
I
Yeah,
enjoy that.
it was in my
It's
top
like-
10. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that.
Number 4. I hope you guys have seen this one, Return of the Living Dead, from the 80s.
I think I've seen it. I just
It's got like the tar zombie, and it's it's a fucking farce. Like it's
the
just
tar zombie. Is that like in the tar pits in La Brea? You don't have to pull it up. I'll just.
I'm gonna pull it up.
We should just watch. We'll just keep going on your
Okay.
top 5. We'll talk about it.
So essentially, these idiot like college kids accidentally.
If you'd like, if you want to talk about the tar zombie, you can.
You're kind
know.
of curious.
I
aren't
don't want.
you?
I don't want to tell you what to do and boss you around.
I feel like you're saying something, but I don't know what. What could it be?
So, can you talk about it while you're looking it up?
I'm not very good at multitasking.
Multitasking,
Man.
being on time, 2 things Tyler is not good.
Starman, look at him.
Oh, very nice.
Do you remember this? At
He looks
all?
like a chimpanzee.
He might have been in another life.
Pre-evolution.
But these idiot college kids accidentally start a zombie apocalypse, and things just get worse and worse, and it's hilarious, and it's dark, and it's the 80s, and I love it.
What's that movie with Julia Roberts where they
Pretty Woman?
where they
There's
kill
zombies in
they
that.
kill themselves and bring them back? They're medical students and they
Mirror, Mirror?
Oh, that's not a zombie movie,
no,
though.
but imagine if that had turned into a zombie movie. The college students.
Fair.
Do you know what movie I'm
You're talking about
Chris?
what the experimenting with like afterlife, and
Yeah, and
every
then they
time
tried
they
to
come
make
back,
they tried to
they're-
remake it, and it was a completely different
Yeah,
movie.
it was very weird. I know what you're
don't
talking about, but I don't know. what it's
So
called.
the writer of Alien directed it, and it has nothing to do with the Living Dead franchise, but they bought the rights to the name.
Really?
Yeah, so it sounds like a sequel to Night of the Living Dead, because
It
it's
does.
called Return of the Living Dead, but it's its own thing.
Huh, okay.
But it's great.
Is it? And you said it's great, as in a schlock film. Great.
I think it's great on its own merits. Like, it's not poorly made. I just think it's like with zombies, you get the
On your microphone.
you get. I mean, the schlock comes with the territory, but
Can you define schlock for me?
like campy, over the top,
Oh, campy.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
There's different meanings for different generations.
probably.
And
You
so
mean
after
semen. For
Yes.
what?
Oh. Dr. Seuss, I got some schlock from me cook.
Oh my god.
Derailed.
Number 3 is Night of the Creeps.
Thank you for moving on.
I haven't seen that one.
So Fred Decker, have you guys seen the Monster Squad?
No,
You guys haven't seen the fucking Monster Squad?
no.
Enlighten us.
Is that like Suicide Squad but with Frankenstein and Dracula?
Kind of, but it's the 80s and it's
Wow.
great. So Fred Decker directed that and Night of the Creeps, and they were 2 fucking amazing movies. And then he directed RoboCop 3, and then we never heard from him again.
Shocker.
I didn't even know there was a RoboCop 3.
It's not great.
It's not great.
Oh, but a little off topic. Fred Decker is friends with Shane Black, and they wrote The Predator together. So now we have never heard of him again.
Is he friends with
Second
Lucas
time.
Black, you said?
Lucas Black?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe they know each other.
I like to drift cars.
So it's homecoming at this college, but zombies. Ooh. No.
Sounds like another schlock film.
No, it is. It's great.
I feel like for
It's
you,
great.
zombie movies are all campy.
Or all campy.
Shit.
Because the majority of a majority
not
of your top
wrong.
5 are all
Those are
campy.
that's the kind of stuff I like with zombies.
Other than
I
George
mean, that's
Romero.
Well,
fair.
it's not a. Well, yeah, George Romero, and then all the rest are campy or comedy. So yeah, it's just not something I take real seriously. So if I'm gonna watch a zombie film, I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm not gonna sit down and watch The Walking
Okay.
Dead.
Did you like 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks
No,
Later?
it can be done.
Okay.
but they're not the ones I enjoy the most.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Fair
Number
enough.
2's
yeah.
Dawn of the Dead. And
The
it's great.
2004 or
No, the 78 one.
Okay, right.
We're both there. Number 2.
And number 1 is Shaun of the Dead because I love all 3
Yeah,
of
I
those
knew
movies
you-
so
I know
very,
you do.
very
I knew
much.
you were picking that one number 1 easily. Yeah.
So fucking good.
Well, see, but that's cool though because that really just kind of explains the number of zombie movies and the genre bending kind of.
Yeah, there's so many ways you could take
Yeah,
it.
like your number 1 is Shaun of the Dead. Your number 5 is Shaun of the Dead, and that's not even in my top 10 because there's other like I enjoy the 28 Days Later.
You
or
like a more serious approach, and that's
I enjoy
totally
what-
fine. It can
what-
be done.
the thing that I like about those kind of movies is they're not as predictable as the campy movies.
Sure.
Right? Oh, the blonde chick with big tits is gonna be the one that dies, and the smart nerdy guy is gonna be the one that survives. You know, that's a campy zombie movie.
Sure.
You know, I like not knowing who's gonna fucking die.
Also, how great is Cabin in the Woods? Speaking of that,
that was fantastic.
Not a zombie film.
no,
at
but he's
all.
talking about how.
Oh
this
my
person's
god!
gonna
As
die
far
and
as
this
not
one's not.
predictable, I
Yeah.
love.
Wasn't
Cabin
that
in
a
the
Stephen
Woods.
King?
No,
No,
that's Josh
Definitely
Whedon.
not.
Josh
Yeah.
Whedon.
I could have
Not directed by him,
was...
but
He wrote it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
that owes a lot to Evil Dead.
So
Which,
good.
like I said, I was gonna put in because they're some of my favorite movies, but I'm like, they're kind of demons and zombies. They're
Yeah.
their own things. The Deadites. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Cool.
No, that's a monster squad.
yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin
To
in the
fucking
Woods.
watch the Monster Squad. I'm so surprised. You've seen Space Camp, but you haven't seen the Monster Squad.
You keep making fun of it, but one
I'm
day,
not making
one
fun
day
of
you're
it,
gonna
I'm
watch
just
Space
saying.
Camp and you're gonna be like, huh.
My life
That's a
was
pretty
changed.
good movie.
This is my favorite movie ever.
Or Boiler Room, which neither of you have seen.
Oh my
either.
god! I wasn't missing
Oh
anything.
my god!
I can't believe you guys haven't seen Boiler Room. That's
Have you
so-
seen Grease too?
Yes, with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Let's bowl, let's rock and roll. We're gonna score tonight.
Hey, that's a fantastic segue though to our next segment.
Grease 2 is?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So let's have a little conversation about this whole Marvel movie conversation that's
Sure.
happening right now. So we talked a little bit about it last week, and then started with Scorsese. Are
He
you okay?
cannot drink this evening.
Sweet Jesus. Do you have a sippy cup with a straw or something, Chris?
No.
Okay. He said no. We could put it in that
You
thing.
have 2 small children. So number 1, I don't.
I know.
believe
How
that.
do you not have a
Number
sippy
2,
cup?
I don't need one.
Okay, I think
Fuck
you're...
them turtles.
good
Give
on-
me a straw.
Fuck them turtles. Okay, so Martin Scorsese came out, had some
He's
commentary, had some commentary about Marvel movies, and then Francis Ford Coppola said that Scorsese was too nice and that they're despicable.
Despicable.
And then we've had some commentary from some Marvel movie involved
Alum.
people. You know, Natalie
Indeed.
Portman came out, and then James,
James
Gunn,
Gunn,
just
Mark
came out.
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that.
Kevin Bacon.
I'll read here what kind of was said, and then we can talk about it.
Let's start
So-
with the original. Yeah, read some segments from Scorsese's comments.
Okay, so Scorsese's initial comments. Whoa, that's a giant pop-up ad. Okay. So Martin Scorsese, one of cinema's most venerated current directors, has decided superhero movies, the dominant force in today's industry, has decried superhero movies, the dominant force in today's industry. The director of films such as Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Goodfellas, and Nothing Good in the last 20 years.
Who said that?
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you,
Told
Tony.
Who said that?
I'm fucking kidding.
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
Told Empire magazine that his attempts to get up to
About
speed
to cut a bitch. I'm sorry.
with contemporary superhero films had failed.
I'm a grumpy old
He
man.
said, I tried, but that's not cinema. Honestly, the closest I can think of them, as well made as they are, with actors doing the best they can under circumstances, is theme parks. It isn't the cinema of human beings trying to convey emotional, psychological experiences to another human being. Okay, so initially, like, comparing Marvel movies to a fucking theme park. All right?
It's not horrible.
It's not a horrible comparison, but why does that amount to bad cinema? Right?
Let's chat,
Okay.
shall we?
Yeah.
God damn it, Neelis, I hear you chuckling. I've lost my train of thought.
You said
So
let's chat.
some of the comic book movies have elevated the genre, right?
Like,
you got the
give
Dark
me an
Knight,
example.
you got Logan, you got Into the Spider-Verse,
Right, Black
fucking
Panther.
Joker. Well,
Keep going.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Right.
Both of them, right?
Right.
I could name other ones, but then
Which
you
I
got
think he clearly hasn't seen.
no. He's thinking more like
He's thinking Endgame.
or Iron Man 2. Like that's a movie I watch.
Sure.
Or
But
Ant-Man,
how can
Ant-Man
he
and the
be, how
Wasp.
can he be thinking Endgame? Because if there is a superhero movie that elevates cinema on an emotional and psychological level, it's going to be the last two Avengers movies. Do you disagree?
Bailey, darling, you're so
I think what he's saying is that.
This is an audio experience. By the way,
Yeah.
so just-
Oh, is it? I have to say words out loud?
yes.
That how podcasts work?
That's how this works.
American Sign Language does not work, except for our YouTube viewers.
This is a butterfly.
I mean, he obviously doesn't get any of the Marvel films at
Right.
all, right? And he's really mad about it because he's a crotchety old man.
Okay, some of them I think can be compared to that. Like Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was fun. Did I get anything out of it? No. And that's
No.
okay.
Right.
But
Not at all.
to throw all of them under the bus like that, I don't think it's fair.
Oh, I think we're all in agreement that it's not fair.
Well,
I'm
you know-
trying to come down on understanding, though.
but
is
I don't
what
want to
he's saying
defend
is-
all of them under the same umbrella.
Oh, because
either.
there were Ang Lee's Hulk. That was
Fuck
fucking
that
terrible,
shit.
Right?
Oh God, Superman 4.
Right.
Right?
But here's an interesting piece. We had the conversation around Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right? Talking about why can't you just go to a movie to just enjoy
And you totally
the
can.
visuals on the screen,
Right.
right? So, like, name a Martin Scorsese film that you went to that it was, or that you've seen that it was just a fucking movie. You know, that there was nothing artistic about it.
Boxcar Bertha, but it's one of his earlier ones where he's working for Roger Corman.
Okay. But at the same time, right? So what I don't get is the conversation that he appears to be having is kind of the conversation that you and I had about your Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Certainly.
right? You know, oh, what was the theme about it? And I'm like, why can't you just enjoy the movie? And we've had conversations about it.
There
and we've-
are room for both kinds of movies.
yeah, absolutely. So, do Marvel movies, because they don't emote or cause a psychological reaction in most cases, do those still qualify as a quality film because of box office returns, because of butts in seats, because of elevating franchises? Because that's what they've done, right?
Oh, without a
you
doubt.
start these Avengers films and then you spread off to Black Panther. You have a second Black Panther. You have a Black Widow movie coming,
All the blacks.
Right.
Actually, yeah, I think he is kind of shot in the foot because I was originally trying to understand and agree with him in some regard is Because I think what he's really railing against is that these Marvel films have massive, massive budgets, right? And only Netflix could give him the money he really wanted for Irishman, right? And then
he did, for the record, he did state, you know, our movies get limited, or was it Coppola that said our movies get limited releases? While
Coppola said that.
Coppola said that. So we'll touch on that in just a second.
So we'll come back to that. And so, I mean, in that regards, it's like, yes, it sucks that a lot of, you know, art house or thinking, thought-provoking films maybe aren't getting the money that they should get, and certainly aren't getting the wide release.
Right.
However, at least in the last 6 months, I'm seeing a ton of these AMC artisan and similar like films, which are getting at least semi-wide release without the major production dollars.
And you don't see superhero movies getting the award recognition. These
No,
art
They're
house
trying
movies-
their fucking damnedest.
These art house movies are still the ones that are getting the award recognition.
Without a doubt.
And creating big name actors that end
Absolutely.
up in the superhero movies. You know?
I 100% agree.
So, from that standpoint, I think, you know, the emotional and psychological side of things
Can I
doesn't.
say something though?
Please.
So these guys are very old Hollywood, right?
Right.
Or you could put something like Taxi Driver or The Godfather in the theater, and people would see it.
Right.
Blockbuster cinema has kind of slowly killed.
But wait
that
a second.
idea.
Who would see it?
Mainstream audiences.
You think mainstream audiences would go see Taxi Driver?
I know they would.
You think my 16-year-old son would say, "Hey, Dad, Martin Scorsese's The Taxi Driver is coming into theater"?
Given limited options, yes.
Hear me out. Adults, like-minded adults, would look in their newspaper and be like, "I wonder what that's about," because we didn't have franchises.
So adults. So millennials, people who grew up on Scorsese. Do you get what I'm getting at here?
No.
From a marketing standpoint, the whole point of this whole thing
I'm just
is,
saying the cinema landscape before like Jaws and Star Wars hit was very different. That's all
Right.
I'm saying. Like
Right.
even like Rain Man was one of the highest grossing movies in 1988, even like before Batman came out.
Right.
So like people would see like just the movie.
I love that movie, by the way.
Rain Man's great.
It's excellent.
But you don't get that as much anymore. Like the landscape's different. They're very much of that mindset.
Right.
But those movies are still being made.
But let me give you a marketing perspective on that. Okay. So the marketing perspective on that is the audience that these movies were catered to have gone from a small path to this wide-ranging audience, right? So if you think about it, you've got 9-year-old kids who want to see Deadpool, right? But you don't have 9-year-old kids who want to see Taxi Driver. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not arguing with
And when Taxi Driver came out, you didn't have 9-year-old kids wanting to go see Taxi
No,
Driver.
but you still had original films for them too, like Flight of the Navigator's a film you love.
Right.
That
but,
made
I mean,
money.
Here's the thing, though. We're not arguing against each other because we agree on the point. What I'm trying to make is the argument against Scorsese in saying that the audience that Scorsese made pictures for, even his recent films, has not been for a wide audience.
I
Okay?
agree with that.
Look at Guardians, for example, right? It's a superhero movie, so you have 9 and 10-year-olds who want to go see it. But then you have the throwback music, you have the throwback feel, right? So that's looking towards the millennials and towards the older audience. So these movies are being made for these wide ranges of audience versus a very narrow channel, which is where you see those artisan classics that are made for a specific channel of viewers. The Nightingale, for example. You know, that's another movie that's targeted to a specific audience.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. All I'm saying is like where I guess either options were limited or franchise pictures weren't such a big thing. You could have more original content for all ages, but you're right. Like these skewer wider because like fuck a Batman movie. Batman's been around since the 40s.
Yeah.
So that'll get it. Like I understand what you're saying, but I'm also want to argue that. I guess not argue because I agree with you. Like those movies are still being made, but they're catered to their specific audience.
Yeah.
And like there's so much content now.
Yeah.
Way more than
So,
back
but
then
the
when Taxi
footprint
Driver-
of the audience has completely changed.
On the
You're not
way
seeing people that are, you know, in their late 50s and 60s that are going to the movie theater.
Right.
Especially not with streaming services. You know, to me, that's what's breaking down the cinema.
I agree with that.
It's going to be the
We have Bird
streaming
Box,
services.
one of the most streamed things ever because
Right.
it was released during the holidays, so families don't want to go out into the theater anymore.
Right.
They're just going to throw on Bird Box
Right.
and everybody's going to watch it. I get it.
Yeah.
You know? But I still think there's something to be said for, like, we saw The Shining on the big screen.
Right.
We could have watched that at home on Blu-ray and it would have looked fine, but there's something about that cinema experience that's dying.
Agreed. But the audience that was at The Shining,
Are you still trying to get tickets?
no.
I don't want to pay $25 a piece.
For
Holy
what?
shit!
I didn't even
No,
pay
no,
that
no.
much.
That's
Okay.
the fan
My
event.
God.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
doing this.
do they jerk you off too? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll go that weekend. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's fine.
We'll read all the spoilers and we'll go.
I'll go again with you.
Tyler will fucking spoil it for
No,
us.
I didn't. I'll go again with you.
He's gonna text us. Oh, you weren't here for that. That's fine. Okay, so again, my point is not necessarily. My point is that Martin Scorsese needs to look at it from a filmmaker standpoint if he were making a movie right now. When Martin Scorsese,
Well, which he just did.
right, but the point that I'm trying to make is when Martin Scorsese makes his movie, there's a marketing team, there's a group that sits down and says, who do we want to target this movie for?
Sure.
Right? And the target audience for a superhero movie, which is why you're seeing these massive budgets, these massive box office,
Because it's the everyman.
is because it's everyone,
Yes.
right? Where a Scorsese film is not necessarily everyone. It's a movie purist. It's someone who likes a mobster movie, right?
I don't think he makes his movies with the audience in mind. He just makes, when you're an auteur, like Tarantino, for instance, you just make a movie to make a movie. And there's still people that will go out
But
and
you
seek
you
those.
can't make a movie and not think of the audience.
Yes, you can.
And then complain about the audience.
I agree with that, but I still think you can go out and make a movie just to make a movie because you're Quentin fucking Tarantino.
Right. Then do that and shut the fuck up about your audience.
And he did. You didn't hear a peep about
I'm
him.
talking about Scorsese.
No, I know, but like Tarantino's got it all figured out. He's not bitching about
But
Marvel
Scorsese's
movies.
complaining about how, and then Coppola follows
Sure.
up. You
Well,
know,
first of all, Coppola hasn't made a fucking good movie since Apocalypse Now, so he can shut the fuck up.
but the point that I'm making here is that you have two directors who haven't really made, well, Scorsese, okay, but who have a very specific audience for their movies.
Sure.
Clearly a very specific audience for their movies, right? But the problem is they're not looking at it from a standpoint of, maybe they're looking at it from the auteur standpoint, right?
Certainly.
Where they're saying, oh, I made the movie I want to make. I'm
because
happy
the
with that
landscape
movie,"
originally,
right?
they could do that. They can't do that as much anymore, right?
Well, that's the real question. I think that's what we need to talk about is because blockbusters exist, the everyman film that most Marvel films are, does that mean our tours don't get money to make their movies anymore?
Well, that's what.
Because that's
But the
certainly what
movies
they're
are still
trying
getting
to
made.
argue.
The movies
And I
are still
agree, and
getting
I think
made.
that's where we have to say that no, they're. I mean, you
And
went
to
to
me,
fucking
some of the
TIFF.
smaller budget films are some of the best movies out there.
Absolutely.
Honey
Right.
Boy, you know, things like that.
So I think we can clearly and concisely say, like, go fucking eat it
Who's calling me?
because they are still being made.
Right.
Okay, so that's discussing Scorsese.
But I think they're entitled to their opinions, though. I just think,
Of course, I mean they
They're-
can not like the Marvel films because
Certainly.
who cares? But
like, this is all
They're
clickbaity stuff. Because
whining.
I bet if you asked them that, or if you really got Tarantino to talk about, he'd probably say maybe the same thing. But they kept their-
Tarantino wants to make a fucking Marvel movie. I read that just a couple weeks ago that he wants to make a superhero movie.
I thought he said he only has one more film and it's already pretty much in his
That
head.
was a Star Trek movie.
So oh, you're right. It's a fucking Star Trek.
And it was
I
definitely
hope it's
Star
not
Trek.
a Star Trek
sorry,
movie.
yeah.
All right, so let's transition to Francis Ford Coppola's statement, though. Okay.
Okay.
Which was
So-
much more harsh, I think, than Scorsese.
Intentionally, certainly.
So he just received an award
For
for
what?
his contribution to cinema. And he said, when Martin Scorsese says that Marvel pictures are not cinema, he's right, because we expect to learn something from cinema. We expect to gain something, some enlightenment, some knowledge, some inspiration. I have thoughts on that, and I will comment on those as soon as I'm done here. I don't know that anyone gets anything out of seeing the same movie over and over again. Martin was kind when he said it's not cinema. He didn't say it's despicable, which I just say it is. Okay, so saying that it's not cinema, saying that we expect to learn something from cinema, we expect to gain something, some enlightenment, some knowledge, some inspiration. We expect to enjoy our time stepping away from reality, sitting in a dark theater and watching pictures on the screen. Okay? When I go to a movie because I want to enjoy the experience. I want to set aside everything that's going on in the outside world, especially in today's fucking society, right? I want to sit there and I want to enjoy it. Do I want to see a theme in the movie? Okay, that'd be great. Do I need to walk out of it and be inspired to do something? Kill the rich, like the Joker says. No, I don't need to do that. But what I want to do when I walk out of that theater is I want to say, was it an enjoyable experience? Was it a thought-provoking experience? And that happens with some of the Marvel movies. So when you get these conversations happen, and I'm 43 fucking years old. I'm
God damn.
19 years older than you, right? So, there's different generations here in this conversation. And my conversation is still the same. And I want to go to a movie to laugh, to cry, to feel something. That doesn't mean that I have to leave the movie theater inspired or, I'm going to go make the change. Has it happened? Yes. Higher Learning is a prime example of a movie that I left and I was like, it makes me want to live my life differently, right? But that doesn't mean that Black Panther wasn't an enjoyable experience. It wasn't cinema.
I think we're arguing with you.
But I think that does raise a good question, and not necessarily what he's arguing for.
Okay.
But is there something that we can, define like, thought-provoking film as, a different experience altogether than the blockbuster movie?
Well, I mean, you weren't here for the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood discussion, but I think, yes, most audience members will go for escapism and enjoyment and all that, but I think there's certainly value in both. And I feel like
Without a doubt.
I feel like the Marvel fanboys are going to lean towards too much of one side and be like, fuck that, we're going to boycott The Irishman, fuck Martin Scorsese. I'm like, no, that's not what we're supposed to get from this. They're entitled to their opinion, you're entitled to theirs.
I don't feel that way for someone.
No, I don't think either of you do.
Speaking adamantly as I am, I don't feel that way.
No.
I'll still see Scorsese.
I can't wait to see The Irishman.
No, because you can see where they're coming from because they have a different mindset, but things have evolved.
Yeah.
But I think, yes, there's room for both. Like some of my favorite movies of all time are very thought-provoking, but also some of my
Your
favorite...
top 5 zombie movies are 4 out of 5 are campy.
Exactly.
Campy as all get out.
Exactly. Like one of my favorite, like we talked about this at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. One of my favorite movies of all time is Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's about nothing.
It's so
at
good,
all,
though.
but it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't get anything out of it, but I've seen it so many times because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's value in that. And that was on the Criterion Collection back in their Laserdisc days. So obviously somebody saw value in that.
Right.
So,
But then it still raises the question is, do we put those things that do make us feel something other than being entertained
Well, there's
into
value.
a completely different category? Like, do we say, okay, this is cinema, but this is just a movie? Or are
And
they
sometimes
all...
they cross the lines, like Logan.
Sure.
That's
that's
a
a
comic
great
book
example.
movie that I thought was enjoyable, but I got a lot out of.
Yeah.
And it still stays with me.
Okay.
Or Joker, I guess you could talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an example.
I mean,
of one.
that's a very recent example.
Yeah.
So we're running short on time, so I want to continue moving forward here. So James Gunn says, many of our grandfathers thought all gangster movies were the same, often calling them despicable.
Yeah.
Some of our great grandfathers thought the same of
Grandfather.
westerns and believed the films of John Ford, Sam Peckinpah, and Sergio Leone were all exactly the same. I remember a great uncle to whom I was raving about Star Wars. He responded by saying, I saw that when it was called 2001, and boy was it boring. Superheroes are simply today's gangsters, cowboys, outer space adventures. Some superhero films are awful, and some are beautiful.
course.
Like westerns and gangster movies, not everyone will be able to appreciate them, even some geniuses.
Certainly.
And that's okay.
Great summary.
And he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well, if you think of spaghetti westerns, right? Those are, some of the most popular movies that there are. John Wayne probably didn't make but one quality film in his career.
I love Stagecoach.
Exactly.
He made a couple, but
He made a couple, but
it's the same performance in every movie, though.
yeah, it's the same person. And so James Gunn absolutely hits it on the head, with that's exactly what we're looking at with regards to those movies.
I think there's artistry in blockbuster entertainment. Like, tell me Star Wars didn't change movies forever.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So James Gunn was great, and then there's another comment from Natalie Portman, and then we'll move on here. She says, I think there's room for all types of cinema. There's not one way to make art. I think that Marvel films are so popular because they're really entertaining, and people desire entertainment when they have their special time after work and after dealing with their hardships. in
I
real
like
life.
entertainment during my special time after work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at Natalie Portman during my special time.
Snap.
Who doesn't? Like,
I'd like to dock my canoe in Natalie's port, ma'am.
Jesus.
She's a beautiful woman.
But if let's take a step back and look at her education. She's an intelligent human
Harvard.
Oh
being.
my God.
And
Harvard.
it's one of those things where she's not just an actress that's talking about this situation. She definitely has some insight. She has some intelligence behind it. But I think you're absolutely right when you say James Gunn hits it on the head. Absolutely.
And she was too good for Thor movies until she wasn't anymore.
Right?
Yeah, but it took
Taika Waititi to
Taika
be like,
Waititi
oh, I'll
to-
come back.
Yeah. So okay, so let's jump in real
Hey,
quick.
you, Lord, summoning me into the light.
We're gonna hit our list, and let's see, where did we end last time?
Can I see it? I could tell you if I see it.
We ended with Gladiator, Southpaw, A Beautiful Mind, Brothers. Okay, so The Hurt Locker. Wasn't that directed by a woman?
James Cameron's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
It beat Avatar for Best Picture, so
Yeah.
that was probably pretty good for her.
It was a great movie. I
Oh,
enjoyed-
absolutely.
Yeah, that was.
About to
that
say,
was
how I met
overall,
Hawkeye.
not a topic that I like to watch too much.
Oh, it's Misery,
Yeah.
certainly.
But it's a great film.
Certainly.
okay. Sicario.
It's good, but be wide awake for it. 'cause
Yes. The first one though is definitely worth a watch.
I
Yeah,
didn't
the
see
second
the second
one,
one.
yeah, not so much.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fight Club.
Oh my
watch
God,
it.
duh.
Just fucking watch
Would you
it.
believe I'm not a fan?
I believe it, but it was still a great movie from
Look, we're bitchy white men. We don't
Yeah.
have real problems because 9/11 hasn't happened
We're
yet.
gonna move on. in that
It
conversation.
had-
Fair. It hasn't
Not old.
aged as well.
It was
Well,
a
that
great-
and
it was a
American
great
Beauty
movie.
are the angry white men
Yeah, but I mean, it's,
duology.
Meet
still, it's
Bob.
a really great
Bob's
film.
got thick
There's just
tits.
so many references in Bob Pure.
Oh, it's
Culture that
iconic. You
have
should
to
definitely
fucking
watch
check.
it, but-
Watch it. Okay, this one probably one of my all-time favorite movies, and you guys are gonna laugh at me.
The
But
Boiler Room.
the Blair Witch Project.
It's fine.
I fucking loved the Blair Witch
It's
Project.
fine.
It came out around the time that I was considering going to film school when I really wanted to make movies.
Was that
And-
your anyone can make a movie? Mine was Clerks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I could do this.
No, but I love the fact it was made on a $38,000 budget, and then
They just let the actors run around with camcorders.
yeah,
Yeah, fucking handy cams.
yeah. But it was. I think for me, the editing is what made that movie.
I love the marketing because it's like, is it real? Is it not?
Oh,
It obviously
fucking
wasn't,
brilliantly
but, like-
presented.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
fine.
I don't recognize these last two. Don't Worry and The Sisters Brothers.
Sisters Brothers was not worth your time. You got Jake. Oh, what was it? Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. You got John C. Reilly. You got Walking Phoenix. There's Cowboys.
What?
Sounds like a great cast.
But I've
but
definitely
it's-
never heard
it's
of it. so-
Fine. You think it'd be better though? Like I was super hyped when it was at Keystone, but then I was kind of just bored.
There's only 4 movies left on the list, so let's run through them.
Got it.
White Boy Rick.
Never saw it.
Never saw
Matthew
that.
I did not
McConaughey.
get to.
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey.
I thought it was well reviewed.
All right, all right, all right.
He was in Sahara.
What about Neon Demon?
Never saw.
You'll
it.
feel gross after you watch it, but I think it's worth a watch.
Why will I feel gross?
Oh, it felt like a nasty exploitation film. And the theater I saw it in was in a mall next to Finding Dory. And I'm like, this was weird. I kind of wanted to switch the sign so kids could
That's funny.
to the neon demon.
Shutter Island.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Martin Scorsese
Yeah.
after shitting on him. It's
Yeah.
good.
I
Well,
like
we
Leo.
didn't shit on him. We just disagreed. We're allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, Borat.
It's iconic, I guess, watching.
It's so stupid.
I'm over it at this
Yeah.
point. But
When
when I
it
was in
first-
high
when
school,
it first
I
came
was
out,
like,
and I was in high school or whatever, it was. Yeah,
But
it
you
was-
can find that kind of humor in so many better places.
Yeah, super bad.
Yes.
Well, this was like
Good boys.
This is like the
Yes.
Jackass humor though, because it's hitting camera shit.
Yeah. I mean, but
But again, so go
realistically-
see Jackass. Go see fucking
Dirty
Which
Grandpa.
one is that for?
1040 Dolby.
Okay.
Neelis, you coming to that? Is that too late for you?
I could maybe swing it.
You're gonna
Whatever,
fall
dude.
asleep.
You're gonna
You
fall
fell
asleep.
asleep at
drink
9:30. Godzilla.
Hey, I can stay up till 5 a.m. cleaning a car. I can watch a movie.
All right. Well, we're out of time. We're picking up our Star Wars tickets. Make sure you get yours. And then stay tuned. Next week is going to be our Halloween episode. We will be in costume for those of you who watch
Well,
it
you
on.
better fucking be. I'm gonna. Be
We will be. We
Gonna be
will
special.
For those of you who watch it on YouTube, we will be in costume. Derek will have tassels on his nipples.
Holla.
Yeah, thanks for checking us out. Hit us up online at Popcorn Tribunal on Twitter and Instagram. And we'll check in with you soon. Thanks. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Say
Bye.
good night.
Night, Ray.
So